Nahido 38, Kazana 39, Lima 40.
It's audition day at the Oldham Academy North, and the turnout is high. The school's partner in this project is the Oldham Coliseum Theatre, and it's their difficult task to whittle down the numbers from 50 to 13 to form the Agora Theatre Company.
Okay, so we want to see how you take on a character.
1. To be or not to be, that is the question!
Fantastic!
Their first production will be their own version of Romeo and Juliet, which will be toured around the local primary schools.
I want you to think about how you would mould your body to take on and interpret that character, and what would their facial expression look like.
Although there are only 13 parts available for this particular production, the huge interest and talent on show bodes well for the Agora Theatre Company's future.
The origins of this Agora Theatre and the project has come about actually with a very long-standing relationship that we have with the Oldham Coliseum. The project has many facets, not just the actual creative working and actually being a part of an actual theatre production team. The other part of it is that we're very, very lucky that we've got professionals in the field, working professionals, and our students are working very, very closely with them. So yes, the creative side of things, but also the professional side is what actually it takes to put a whole theatre production together, setting up a theatre company that will physically be on tour. You know, we've got a van booked out for the whole week. We've had butties at lunchtime, and you know, the whole kind of a real working life is the experience that these students are going to get.
Once the cast have been chosen, along with a production manager, it's time to get down to work.
They've looked at the script of Romeo and Juliet, and we've adapted it slightly so it's shorter and a bit more manageable, but we have still used various elements of the original text, so they've done really well with the difficult language.
Two lovers from different families that want to be together, but then they're like a long-standing argument between the Montagues and the Capulets.
The parents, they don't like the other family, so then what they do is they have an argument, and in the end Romeo finds Juliet dead. He thinks she's dead, and then he drinks the potion, he dies.
The cast have got to grips with the script, and it's time to get it off the page and onto its feet.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1.
After some games to warm them up, increase their focus and bring them together as a group, the actors are ready to rehearse. But the pressure's on as they only have 2 days to put the show together before they perform in front of their first audience.
We've had yesterday, which was Monday, and we've got the rest of today till about 2:45, and then we take it out tomorrow morning. We're on tour Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're visiting about 9 or 10 primary schools, so they've got a lot of work cut out. So I want you to pronounce every single
It's the first day of the tour, and after some last-minute advice and a quick rehearsal, it's off to the first school. Excitement rather than nerves is the overriding feeling as the Agora Theatre Company hit the road.
We're just about to start our first performance. We're at Richmond Primary School, so we're just getting ready. Paul and Hamid, our production manager, are setting up with the sound, and we're getting them into costume for the first time. So it's the first time they've seen their Montagues and Capulet t-shirts.
These are t-shirts for our Capulets and Montagues that we've had made up. So all the cast are going to be wearing one of these depending on which family they belong to. Which one are you? Yeah, Capulet.
As preparations continue, excitement builds across the school. At last, the Agora Theatre Company's first audience file into the hall, and the performance can begin.
2 households, both alike in dignity.
There were 2 families, the Montagues and the Capulets. Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace.
You might not come on me, sir.
I do that, my good sir.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
They were fantastic. We had a bit of a bigger audience than what we anticipated, so they did really well. I think I'd been really nervous if I was them on the first show. So yeah, they did really well.
I was nervous at the beginning, but then I wasn't too nervous in the end. Scary, but good, yeah.
Get on the bus.
After a quick debrief, it's back on the road.
Well, now is lunchtime.
We're in between performances. We're at Richmond this morning. We're at Blackshaw Lane this afternoon. So quick 20 minutes for lunch, bit of relaxing time, and then we're back on it.
I enjoyed it a lot. The good thing with Vote is a good experience.
Friday we're doing 4 schools, and I think tomorrow we're doing 4 schools as well.
They're coping really well. It is a tough day, it is a long day, but they're working really, really hard. And I think their enthusiasm and the drive is getting them through it.
It's really exciting times now because April 2013 we moved to our brand new state-of-the-art multi-million-pound building, and I cannot tell you what a privilege it has been to be involved in that process, providing world-class facilities not just for children but for the community of Royton, the people of Oldham, and the key feature of our new building is this wonderful space, this central Agora space as we call it. This space will do many things. It'll be assemblies, it'll be the theatre, it'll be lectures, it will be a community use space, and we have so much talent amongst our students, and our staff get quite frustrated because what they want to do is give our children the opportunity to share what they've learned, to show their skills and talents on a proper stage. It's designed by theatre professionals first of all, so it will be a wonderful space to perform in. The acoustics will be just wonderful compared to what we've got now. So we'll be able to hear our children speaking, hear our children singing. The key feature of, I think, a graduate of the Academy, the Oldham Academy North, will be that they are confident in many areas. So they are confident in their ability to use language. They can stand up and they can speak with confidence to an audience of 4, an audience of 20, people they know, people they don't know, because those skills are going to be very important to them when they leave us.
It's day 2 of the tour and the show is going down a storm. At the end of a busy morning, a surprise awaits the cast.
We are going to the old library where the Coliseum are rehearsing the plays currently, and we're performing to the cast of Star-Crossed. So we're all really excited about that.
Really excited!
Romeo and Juliet was chosen to tie in with the Oldham Coliseum's production of Star-Crossed, a modern adaptation of the play. Now our actors get to meet and perform for the professionals.
Oh, it was fantastic. They did a better job than us.
I thought they were amazing. I actually felt very moved by their commitment to it, especially because they did it in Shakespearean, and the fact that you've got such young people not only tackling Shakespearean language but tackling how to do drama and working as a team. And it was really moving and just brilliant to see such a cohesive use of drama for people to come together and feel part of something. It was amazing.
There's a bit at the beginning where you've got the fight between the Montagues and the Capulets, and their beat that they use for that. Kevin was saying earlier with Mina, who's playing the nurse, that we want to emulate that and use that because it actually made us kind of get really into it and kind of draws the audience in. So actually, yeah, thanks guys, it helped us out.
Was she much taller in real life?
After a chat with the actors, there's just enough time for a few photos before the Agora Theatre Company are back on the road.
I don't want this tour to end!
You don't want it to end? It's the last day of the tour, and the cast, along with their many audiences, have had a fantastic time. But there is one last surprise for the cast. Tony the Owl has come to visit them and watch the show. The play has been a triumph, the first of many for the Agora Theatre Company.